And welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for having us at the Universal Circus. That was funny. Hey, you know, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, that trading is rapidly growing. It's a rapidly growing industry, sweeping the nation and sweeping the world. The Knowledge House, they work to offer the tools necessary to understand this market, as well as many programs allowing people to learn all different aspects of technology. Here to tell us more is co-founder and chief technical officer Joe Carrano. Joe, welcome.
Hey, thank you,
How
Pop.
can we get involved in Bitcoins?
Yeah, so we actually had run a program, well, not a program, it was a 2-day workshop on Bitcoin. The thing about the market right now is there's a lot of speculation. So, you know, the technology, blockchain technology, which is what like underlines Bitcoin and all the other currencies, it can be used for a ton of different things. So people are using it for smart contracts, meaning like a ways to manage digital property rights. People are using it as a straight up currency. People are using it as a way to send money internationally. But different currencies have different attributes and they make them, you know, either more favorable towards investing in or not favorable towards investing in. So we're running a workshop on just understanding the different technologies that are part of these currencies.
Yeah.
To give people, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just to give people like a broad overview of like what the space looks like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say the industry, but like what the actual space looks like so that they're able to kind of understand and make the best decisions when they're investing. So that was the goal of that workshop. But we run a ton of different workshops. Some are open to the public and some aren't.
And you have a lot of people that know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and all that stuff, but there's a lot of people that don't.
Yeah,
and you're here to tell us more. But first of all, tell us about the speculation that's out there right now.
Well, you know, there's a fear of missing out with all investments. I mean, if you saw, especially like the end of last year, there was a spike in Bitcoin prices. A lot of people were getting into it for the first time.
Yeah.
That spike has since gone down. You know, the nature of these currencies, especially, or anything that people speculate on, is that, you know, people are going to hear about other people investing.
Well, you hear people like 50 cents and everything becoming, you know, not becoming rich, but making money from it.
I mean, there was definitely a significant increase. But I think anything you invest in, be it a stock, a cryptocurrency, or whatever, you gotta do your research and understand what you're actually putting your money into.
Right.
Like, why is that going to be the thing? Because there's hundreds of cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin's the biggest one, but there's a bunch of other ones. So it's like, understand what you're investing in. And you know, part of our workshop was going through the information, not only about what they are, like theoretically or conceptually, but also what are the technical differences between different coins that make them either something that you might want to invest in, something you might not want to invest in, ways that they're dealing with.
Technical differences.
Yeah.
In Bitcoin.
So of different
investing.
types of currencies. So I'll give you an example. So there's certain currencies that are encrypted, so you can send money without really anyone knowing where you're sending it.
Yeah.
There's certain currencies that there are transaction fees associated with it. So like Bitcoin is known to have a relatively high transaction fee, which is one of the reasons that people aren't really able to use it as a currency, because it's like, all right, if I'm going to send you $5, right? But I got to pay $3 to send you $5. I'm not going to send you that $5 in Bitcoin, right?
Not worth it.
Yeah, but there's new currencies coming out and ways of like dealing with that problem, and even Bitcoin making changes to their product or their platform to allow them to lower their transaction fees or increase the time it takes for a transaction to complete, so you don't got to wait 10 minutes to get your money. It'll happen immediately. So people are rushing towards that goal of getting a currency that is going to be able to send money immediately with either no fee at all or a very small fee. Because that would essentially mean that you won't need a Western Union anymore. If you want to send money to another country, you just shoot it across the internet, essentially.
Yeah.
Right.
And nobody knows anything about it. I mean, there's no tracking or.
It depends. Certain coins are encrypted, meaning that there is no real way to know. Money comes in, money comes out, but it's kind of a black box.
Yeah.
And there's different levels of encryption, right? But Bitcoin isn't. Bitcoin, you could see where all the money goes. It's on a ledger.
It's publicly traded?
Well,
Sort
it's
of,
publicly like marked on a ledger, which is what the blockchain is, with the technology that it underlies it.
Where did it all come from? Give me a little history.
So
of this.
I believe it started in 2008. There was a guy named Satoshi. No one knows who he actually is, and he essentially released a white paper, like a research paper, talking about like ways to disrupt the financial industry, to decentralize financials, basically. So right now, banking institutions, financial institutions kind of act as the hub in like the financial industry, basically.
Yeah.
This is kind of a way of taking that the handling of transactions, verifying of transactions, and distributing it across a network so no one institution could kind of control it. That was the initial idea.
Yeah.
Now, you know, the banking industries are investing in it. Companies are investing in it for logistical purposes. So, you know, everyone's trying to make money off of it right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of a hot space to be in.
Where is it right now as far as,
So
is
it
it
went
at its
down.
peak or is it coming down
Well,
a little bit?
it went down.
As far as investing.
It went down for Bitcoin. Well, these are all different currencies. So some are up, some are down. You know, it's like the stock market. Different stocks are up and down.
Yeah.
But right now, Bitcoin, which is the biggest, did spike around December and has gone down since then. It's still, I believe it's about 9,000 right now.
Yeah.
But at one point it was like almost at 20,000.
And what is the Knowledge House doing?
So the Knowledge House is so we're a nonprofit. We're based in Hunts Point, but we do citywide programs. So essentially, we do introductory and advanced technology education for low-income New York City residents for free. So essentially, we run programs in schools, out of schools, CBOs, whatever. We also have our own in-house programs that we run to basically train people on the skills, not only to understand the industry itself, but to focus in on a specific part of it. So like, for example, if they want to develop phone apps, we have a track for that. If they wanted to get into data science, like statistical analysis or like trading algorithms and stuff like that, we have a track for that. We have We have a initiative called the Bronx Digital Pipeline (BXDP), where we partner with colleges. We're actually partnered with Lehman. We're trying to do some virtual reality testing stuff in here. We're partnered with Hostos Community College for a usability testing, so like interface design program. The goal really is to get people from our community into these industries, but also show them how to make money with it. So like if they wanted to start their own business down the line, create products down the line, to be able to do that as well.
Great. Where can we go for more information? Yeah,
so for more information, you could go to knowledgehouse.org. We have a contact form. We're always looking for volunteers to work with our students, so you know, feel free to go to that. To apply for our programs, we have rolling applications, so it's knowledgehouse.org/apply. And then for social media stuff, it's Knowledge House on Instagram and Facebook. And if you want to check out more of our public events, you can go to the Bronx Digital Meetup, because that's where we list all our public stuff at.
Thank you so much, Joe. They're rapping me hard. Thank you, Joe. Give Joe a big round of applause, everybody. Joe Carrano, co-founder and CTO, the Knowledge House. Thank you very much. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Thank you, Joe.
Thanks.